Okay, now we get to see what the heck this place is. The first location in our overall map exploration looks to be kind of maze-like. Okay, well, I guess we should just start with the one to the left, and I'll open up the episode. Hello, and welcome back to LP's Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Last time, we freed Tingle from prison. We broke him out. I'm not entirely sure what he was in there for. General mischief and some amount of judgment from his peers, I'm guessing, no doubt. But we took him back to his island in hopes that he might be able to help us finish our journey here. We're trying to accumulate the pieces of the Triforce. And I was told, I either got bad information or I just didn't understand it properly, that Tingle can help us out with a map for the Triforce. Maybe there's still stuff we have to do. So as a result of that, we've taken it upon ourselves to explore the Great Sea. We're literally going to comb it. We're starting in the northeasternmost tile, which is where this little dungeon was found, and we're just going to go right to left, and then obviously the following southern sectors, right? You know, so we're going to go right to left, then left to right. That makes sense. And then what we're doing today, clearing this area, I would guess, and then we'll move on. Is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. It's interesting to me that this is all sand. I hate sand. It's coarse and rough and gets everywhere. And I'm not Anakin. But there's also sand in the main chamber, so maybe it's not all that unique. And we got a lit torch as a result of completing that. Okay, so maybe it's not important to go in clockwise order. So we're just gonna go to the one directly to the right of the entryway, just because it's close. I don't know. And there's a lot of pot in here. Let's use this. What's inside of you? A bokoblin. Get over here, Billy. You can't be hiding in there. I don't know how you got in there in the first place, but, well, safe to say I'm not amused. Impressed, yes, but not amused. I guess I would hide inside of a pot if I could, but I can't imagine it's too terribly comfortable. Probably really good at hide and seek, though. Probably, and I guess there's, ooh, joy pendant. Still gotta figure out what those are for. Good God, don't let me forget. There's two more. We'll just unleash them both, because they're really not that difficult. Like, I don't even know if they're even like a 2 out of 10 on the difficulty scale. Of course, that's probably just me being overconfident, which I should refrain from doing because the game has a way of humbling you. Not just this game, of course, but most games entirely. So we're done here. Can we bring one of these beautiful, was that a scimitar? Looks kind of like a butcher's blade. No! Link drops it immediately. He cannot open doors while wielding swords, which is why the Master Sword goes on his back. Okay, so we've got the first two. Is that the first half? I think it is, and this final door will open once we complete all 4 rooms. And who's to say what we get out of this? Maybe some sort of item? Maybe a heart piece? I don't know, but we're getting accosted by what sounds like a robe whiz. So let's... There you are. Shoot ya. There's 2 of them. Well, there's gonna be one here soon. Where's the other one? Z target, or rather, L target. It's the only way we can hope to kill him, because they just freaking spawn everywhere, like the rodents. I don't know, they're birds. They're toucan Sams. No, not you. Target this one. The big bad. Gosh darn it. Where is he now? There he is. Shoot him. He's probably only got one more hit in him. Let's use it with a sword. Sorry, buddy. The Fruit Loops are mine. You see, I crave them. I've been craving cereal all day, and you're the first mascot I see, but you let Lucky the Leprechaun know that I'm after him. Is that Tingle? Is Tingle the Leprechaun? Lord knows he probably would like to be. He has a certain affinity for all things green and fairy-like. And I don't know that a leprechaun is fairy-like, but kind of, maybe, right? A couple of Stalfos, let's kill them while they're getting out of the ground. It's gonna do the sweet little, there we go. You're next, Billy, I'm sorry. Oh! Ken Griffied me. That's not I said that's not allowed. We have strict laws banning this sort of behavior. Good God, what would your mother think? Just kill the face. Kill the face, because otherwise they do that, and they come back and go all crazy. So let's put you out of your misery. It really can't be the greatest of existences, being skeletal like this. I don't know. I guess you are probably immortal to a certain extent. But really, how great is an immortal life if you're spending it, living in the freaking sand pit here? Boring, for real. And what spoils do we get out of that? Nothing particularly interesting, but we'll take the money and the refilled hearts. And oh, chimichanga! Ha! We've got company. The one furthest away sees us. We'll let you get nice and close like before we parry you. There it is. Oh, golly gee williker. One more time. One more time. There it is. We can take off your sweet helmet and reveal your kitty face and put you on your booty. Don't you like that, huh? No, I can imagine not. Oh. Okay, that was some quick fingers there by yours truly, and did we get this backside as well? No, we didn't. Good God. Come on, gold boy. Oh, go. Get some backflip action here because gold boy is still... Oh, there's another gold boy. That's the one I want to get naked. Get naked! And backside. There we go. Now we can probably just come in here and thrash about. Let's open up this pit. Ah! There you go. And now you, sir. Would you like to mosh with me? See, I've been listening to a wealth of Amon Amarth, and it's coursing through my brain right now. It's great fun. Wholesome for the whole family. And we've unlocked the final door, but first, let's see if we can get some Knight's Crests. I know that we owe several of those to Orca. For whatever reason, I'm not sure yet, but we probably have a good many that we can go show to him. Once we get down there, right? We're exploring the entirety of the Great Sea, so surely we'll get back to Outset. What is that? There's a couple of symbols here on the ground. This one looks like a, I don't know. What is that? Like a windmill sort of thing? Let's break these open real quick. Ooh! Lots of singles. We're going to the Hyrulean Strip Club after this. This one, thankfully, has some bigger bills, bringing up to 753. So what do we do here? Are we supposed to conduct something? It says yes. Let's just do the Wind's Requiem. I don't know that that's correct, but that's like the most basic one. It is good. And there's a Triforce, so what are we getting for our troubles? It's a spike chest. You got a Triforce Chart. You can't read it yourself, so you have to get it deciphered somewhere. I see. Okay, that's what we need Tingle for. When we, last episode, dropped him off at his place, he told us that we could bring him maps and things of that nature, and he could read them for us and mark things on our map. So that's assuredly one of the things we have to have him do there, and it's probably going to lead us to a Triforce piece. I have played this game. I've beaten this game at least twice, but it's been, 10, 15 years almost since the last time, so I don't really remember a whole lot of anything. I do remember that you got to get the Triforce pieces, and I remember that being kind of difficult. So we're going to try and make that as easy on ourselves as possible by accumulating all of these maps at once, getting them all deciphered at once, and then going out and, well, finding all of the Triforce pieces all at once. And so now that tile square, map square, top right, number one is finished, we sail east, and the only other discovered island that we have in this entire row is the Forsaken Fortress, and that is one that I will hold off on going to. I know I mentioned that once we get to the bottommost row, we're going to go check out Outset Island again, but that's just because we have a specific reason to be there. I don't know that I have a reason to go to the Forsaken Fortress. As I understand it, Ganon and his minions have vacated the premises ever since we and Valoo and everyone were there last. So I'm not sure that there's actually going to be anything there for us, but that is subject to change, of course, by the time we get there. We'll have to feel that out, like where we're at timing-wise, how we're feeling, how much coffee is in my system. Now we've reached the second island. Can I even call this an island? What is this? This is just rocks. All right, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to see you later because there is nothing there for me. If there is something there for me, it is not apparent. And it certainly wasn't obvious, right? Like, you can't fault me for assuming there's nothing there, can you? I mean, I guess you can do whatever the heck you like. You're the viewer, but surely you sympathize with my actions. And going forward, it doesn't really look like there's anything out there. I mean, there is a small silhouette appearing on the horizon, but I can't say for certain that that's not the Forsaken Fortress. It seems very, very far away. And if it's not very, very far away, then it's very, very small. And if it is very, very small, then it's potentially insignificant. A long way of saying that, but we'll see. We'll see. We're almost there. There's actually three little things. There's a flat silhouette kind of to the left there. I'm not sure if you can see it. Just to the right of my sail. Does that have something on it? What is that? No. There's another silhouette in the distance beyond it. I don't know. We're here at this. What is this? Get out. Can we board this ship? Hello. Interesting. What? Oh boy. Yes. Little mini blends. Is there? Okay, well, there is no light or source of light to be found. Oh, well, you kill the one little baby, and then you get the light. And then there's more babies, and I guess you kill all the babies, and you get a little bit more light. I don't know. It seems to be the trend in Zelda games. Kill things, and you'll be rewarded. That's the true life lesson here, isn't it? Wholesome, truly. But these little boys, good God. They've just been in here in this boat spawning for all eternity. It's disgusting. No one ever told them of birth control. You see, clearly they have prospered and multiplied. Good God, they can climb too. Wow. Sorry, buddies, you've got to... are they climbing or are they just jumping? They've got vertical leaps 4 times their height. It's incredible. They just keep coming out of the darkness, so I guess we should probably just stay down here and spam the spin attack, overloading the GameCube itself. It can't handle that much animation. Oh, come on now, chimichangas. Y'all gotta go. You're making me explode things that I don't want to explode. Now we've granted access to this chamber over here. So what do we have here? Another... Well, we have our descent into madness as we jump off of the side there. I assure you I didn't mean to. Now we can check the chest. You got a treasure chart. Okay, great. Not exactly the chart we're looking for. We're looking for Triforce Charts, what I guess in their own right are treasure charts of a certain variety, but you get what I'm saying. We want the purple ones. The Dave Chappelle, I want that purple stuff. I'm not sure if you're even familiar with what I'm referencing there, but it's a funny little stand-up bit. Excuse me there, Chungus. I'm getting out of here. And hopefully the King of Red Lions did not abandon me. He did not. Good. Good boy. Let me inside of you. And we need to turn all the heck way around. I don't know what you're thinking. We're going this way, buddy. We've got another island yet to explore on our merry little adventure here across the entirety of the Great Sea. And I guess it would probably help if I were aware of how many Triforce charts I needed. Because if I truly do investigate all, what is this, 6x6, 6x7, all 42 squares here, it's going to take me some while. It's not something that's going to be completed this episode, right? We're already closing in on, 10, 15 minutes in this episode, and we've gone through just 3 tiles. But hey, whatever. We'll play it where it lies. We'll see what we get into, and maybe if at a certain point I get 5 Triforce shards or 5 Triforce shard maps, then I'll go get them deciphered. Maybe I won't wait until I investigate the entirety of the sea. I don't know. It's kind of whatever works. There's no structured plan. I mean, that's kind of the point of a blind LP. It's just to play the game and see what happens. What is this? Oh, this is the wind place. We already been here. Okay, moving along. Thank you. I really should probably consider speaking to more of them tunas, them tilapia boys that hop out of the sea when you feed it, because they throw a little something something on your map, you see, and they show you what's there. Because right now I'm really sailing blind. I have 4 total tiles discovered, and that's probably not conducive to remembering where you've been or what you've done or what you've accomplished or anything above. So maybe going forward I'll do that. I'm not sure though. I do have some amount of bait. Let me check real quick. I've got 5. So I can't do it a whole lot, but I could do it a few times. We'll see. And we're coming up to what looks to be a great fairy shell. Hold on. We've been there. Yeah, we have. That was the one we went to last episode to get our wallet expanded. Tingle actually specifically demanded that we go here. He said something to the effect of, your wallet's not big enough to pay my fees, or something. So I don't think that bodes well for us financially. We had previously had a wallet that held up to 999 rupees, and I thought that was plenty. That's a lot, man. Like, the previous highs for expenditures that we were seeing was like 500, 600, 700 for things like a bottle or a piece of heart or a treasure chart or something along those lines. So to expect his translational services to come in at a price higher than that kind of gives me a bit of indigestion. I'm not going to lie. I need some Pepto-Bismol to deal with that one. Or at the very least, another sip of coffee. Let me get on that right now. And coffee, Pepto-Bismol. What's really the difference besides, a few shifts of shade and pigmentation? Pink, brown, not very similar. We've got a mass to the right there. I see the tilapia flopping about it as well. Maybe that's just, I don't know, maybe that's just nothing. Let's go. Let's investigate. Why not? We're here. We're going to come across this one before we come across whatever the heck that is. Oh, that's the Forsaken Fortress there in the distance. I see. Okay. And this... Oh, God. There's some explosives. We should be far enough away, right? Yeah. What is this? There's some bombable rocks here. Put this away. Stop. Hop out. It's a really inconspicuous looking island, right? It looks very innocent, very unassuming. Like there's nothing here, but what is this? I bet you there's a hole under this rock. This cracked rock. You can't hide from me. I'm the connoisseur of cracks. And survey says there is no such thing, but there is a wilting tree, which we can bring like the forest water from the Korok's Haven or the Haven place. We can bring the water to come heal them. I missed over here. But I don't know that we need to do that. Maybe we do. Maybe that's like actually a way to getting one of the Triforce maps. Oh my God, get out of here. You're lucky I was here, Chungus. Otherwise you'd have no one to defend you in your dead tree. Just leave me alone, Mini Blends. Leave me alone. Oh, that one had a hole. Well, I'm going to kill you guys because I'm feeling particularly festive today. I gotta celebrate, you see. It's my arrival day. I've never been here before. It is cause for celebration, and we must christen the island with the stains of your diseased blood. Is that all? Beautiful. Now for the hole. And this hole has teeth. Interesting. And a certain amount of these boys, I don't remember what they're called, but they're like fire centipedes. You gotta get them all curled up like that and pop them. Die! Oh God! Yeah, and if you take too long to do that, they'll open back up again. And somehow we hit this one. Don't know how, but hey, it's a good thing. And we got that boy with the backswing. Look at this. We are just lucking out all over the place. So what happens now? Some bokoblins. They've got quite a gait to them, don't they? Their poor necks have to be extremely tired from bouncing around like that with every step they take. Got both of them in the one swing. Wow. Some stronger bokoblins. You see, these are the green variety. They've been spending all of their days in a vat of pickles. And ordinarily you'd expect, hey, pickled bokoblins, they're gonna be softer, weaker. But the vinegar actually interacts with their immune system in such a way that makes them a little bit stronger. And these boys were eating the pickles. That's why they're so huge. Friggin' swole boys. All right, I think they're actually called moblins, these ones. In Breath of the Wild, the moblins are way huger than that. They're like giants. But these boys are just girthy little thick boys with 3 Cs. And that's the extent of our trials here. And we got another spiky chest. The last spiky chest we got was a regular treasure chart. The one prior to that was a a Triforce Chart. So what is this one? It's a piece of heart. Okay, well, that's cool. I've mentioned it a few times that I haven't spent any amount of time actually hunting pieces of heart, and it's probably something that I would want to do going forward, so I guess it doesn't hurt that we're accumulating them now. Well, I say accumulating. We've received 1. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We may not see another one again for the rest of the game, but hey, we got 1, and we only need 1 more to get a new heart container, which is probably going to be desirable going forward. And I guess we can't go up any which way, so we're leaving. This was a nice little pit stop along the way, but it ultimately did not get us any closer to our current goal. It just made us slightly healthier, even if in a non-tangible way. Now, where'd my boat go? Coder? There you are, Coder. Wait, no, that's not how it should be. King of Red Lions. Coral. That's your name. Let's do this, Coral. Why do you face against the wind? It's maddening. And, of course, explosives lining the outer perimeter of Forsaken Fortress. Even though Ganon and his minions have departed, it would seem that their security forces, or rather their security system, remains intact. I guess we can look at the Forsaken Fortress. I really don't think that it's necessary. I don't think that we'll actually even... There's so much of it too, right? Like, it's a big place to explore, and I worry about just getting all sorts of time wrapped up and wasted into doing that for no actual benefit, you know what I'm saying? That being said, I think we have made our choice. I think we're gonna come here and just poke around just a little bit. I am not going to explore every single room, even though I'm sure there's people in the comments or people viewing that would like me to do that. I'm sorry. If there's something that I miss, if there's like a real good reason to go back to a specific room, let me know, and I'll consider it. But for the purposes of this specific venture, I'm going to just going to visit a few specific locations that I think might be interesting, that might have some for us. Maybe a Triforce chart, right? Like Ganondorf, he's trying to find Triforce pieces, right? I would think that maybe he might have one. I really just want to go up. Can I hook shot this ladder? Well, not if you miss it. Ugh, that's so lame. It's wooden! It's wooden! Well, I guess we'll go in here. This is the room that had the, like the gargoyle boy, and he's probably still there. Poor dude got left behind, I'm sure. All of his friends and family, and... Oh, no. No, just the bats. The Keese. The Keese remain. The Keese are left behind. Sorry, dudes. Okay, so here's... If we go this way, this will help us ascend, right? I don't actually remember completely, but there are a lot of maps here. Something I didn't notice in my previous forays into this environment. You see, when I've been here in the past, it's been predominantly on a sneaky sort of mission. Can I hookshot any of this? Like, it's all wood. It even sounds like wood when it hits it. Like, come on. I should be allowed to get up there. Or at least onto the boat or something. Like, nope. Nope, nope, nope. So I think that once we exit this door, we'll have an opportunity to climb a ladder, which we can then use to hopefully get back over to the main... No, yes, there's a ladder. And there's the gargoyle boy, like I thought. Yeah, the big old gargoyle moblin. I'm sorry that you got left behind, dude. You and the bats. It's really too bad. You see, you should probably consider changing sides, because if... Oh, my goodness. If you're getting left behind in a mass sort of evacuation event, if they're not even considering you, your safety, your thoughts, whatever, then that's not the group you should be, you know, associating with, right? Like, come on, man. It's a wake-up call for you to pick better friends, and I could be that friend. I don't know how we would go about removing this sentient stone gargoyle, but man, what an ally that would be, right? We could mount him to freaking coral, and we could sail the seas blasting lasers at anything that comes across our path. We could rule the world together. But that's probably not high on Link's priorities. He's kind of a altruistic fellow. He's really in it just for the greater good, and that's probably why he's the hero and why people like me like him so much. I think that's awesome. There's not enough truly good people in the world today. I mean, there's a bunch of great people, don't get me wrong, but there's also a lot of selfish people, and it's really sad. And let's go down here, right? And then once we cross through this door, I think we have to go through one more room, and then we get on the ascent to the main chamber. Is that correct? It is. It is. It is. It is. This is actually the room I was thinking of, because this little set of stairs up here is going to send us up. And I'm just really, my plan here is to just ascend this like any other time I've been here. The goal, I mean, it's a Nintendo game. We talked about this in the Earthbound Beginnings Let's Play, but the goal is usually, when presented the opportunity, climb. If Nintendo presents you with a mountain or a ladder or a staircase, go up it. And wow, would you look at this? It's been barricaded. We are not meant to ascend any higher, so it would seem that our adventure here thus far has been completely useless. And the wind is fighting against us. Let's go back this way. But that's fine. If someone in the comments wants to, they can let me know that there's a thing I missed here and I can come back and get it. But only if it's like a real important and relatively easy to get thing. Like if there's a piece of heart that's just like chilling out somewhere that I can go grab, then yeah, that's probably worth my time. But barring that, Forsaken Fortress, I bid you adieu. And I completely failed on pulling out my Korok leaf in time there. Which is fine. We were able to swim without drowning. And now we'll want to reorganize the wind and send it south. Because you know what that means. It is time to check out a new vertical strip of the map. Tile set number 2. So let's get out our handy dandy sail. Let's engage that sail. Let's go south. Is that what we're headed towards? Yep, we're doing good. I think that island, though, this little rock formation has already been explored by us in episodes prior. I think it was actually when we first or second came back to the Forsaken Fortress after we got the orbs. So yeah, there's nothing here. A little treasure spot, but that's not super important. Cool. All right. Well, we'll head south to the next area. Wait, what is this? I feel like I might have been to this one as well. If we get close and it looks familiar, then I'll know for sure. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of ridges and stuff, and yeah. We'll move on from that. We'll keep going forward, and we'll see what we get into. It looks like there's probably a great fairy thing over here, which I believe we've been to already. I believe we have, but I will check it out once we get there just to be certain, because it's been a minute. I think we went there like in, I don't know, in the first dozen episodes, like episode 12, maybe episode 13 or something like that. But it's been a bit. It's been a bit, and here we are. We're already in the 30s episode-wise, and probably going to get, I don't know, like 45 episodes out of this game total, I'm thinking. Because we've only accomplished 6 tiles, right? 7? Wait. There's 7. It's 7 by 7. It's 49. Okay, yeah, I can do math. So there's 49 tiles. We've checked 7 of them. We're moving on to the 8th. And this adventure in itself is going to take us a couple of episodes. I can imagine that we'll get maybe 1.5 rows tops per episode. Oh, hey, wait a second. We're leaving this one. Skirt, we gotta go left, buddy. That's a tile for another day. That is a tile for another day. Good thing we looked at the map there. Yeah, let's go east. Let's keep ourselves on track here to do the things that we said we were going to do. Gotta maintain our credibility, don't you know? Anyways, this whole adventure here of exploring every tile is probably going to take a while. We're going to accomplish 1 to 1.5 rows per episode. So with 49, obviously there being 7 rows, that's going to take us at least 3 episodes, I would say. Probably closer to 4 to 5. But yeah, and then after that, we've got to go fight Ganon, and I don't know, maybe we'll get into the 40s. I'm backtracking my previous statement of 45. And it looks like this is the Mother and Child Island, isn't it? It's where the Great Fairy, or I don't know what it is. It's manipulating great fairies. It was holding one by the arms. It's kind of scary, if I'm being completely honest, but I don't think we can actually enter this island without warping to it. And we could warp to it if we wanted to, but that's not going to help us. We already know what's there. So that being said, we will check out the little tiny island due south of it. It's got what looks to be maybe a single palm tree on it, and something else as we're getting closer. The silhouette's coming more into focus. So hopefully there's a little grotto with a something there for us, but I'm not going to get my hopes up too high because that's an exceptionally small island. I mean, it would be very Nintendo-like to hide something on such an inconspicuous place, right? We've already seen that firsthand on this very episode, but this is even smaller. And what is that? There's like a skull on a pike behind it. Hello? Is anyone here? Oh, of course, more diseased trees. Great, but what is this? What is this? The pirate dinghy? Can I break your pots? Thanks. What is this? This is weird. It's like Captain Jack Sparrow's last final piece of his ship. Huh. Well, I don't know about that, but it seems that this island is useless. Of course, unless we do have to water all these plants, but I don't know that we do, so we're going to move on. What's up, Coral? Hope you're not getting tired yet, buddy, because we've got a lot of sailing yet to do, my friend. A lot of sailing indeed. And let's head a little bit more west. There we go. It looks like we've got another ship, I think, which will be interesting. I wonder if that'll give us another piece of heart like the last, or did the last? No, the ship gave us a treasure chart, not a piece of heart. The piece of heart came from the toothed hole with all the enemies. But I'll take anything I can get at this point, right? Like it's far easier to commentate when there's stuff happening or when we're exploring things rather than just sailing the seas. It's quite difficult. Oh, we've already been here. This is where that guy robbed me. It is a rigged minigame. Bungus. How dare you do that? I'm but a child. Wasting all of my lunch money on you. I'm going to need this fundage to get Tingle to translate my maps. And here you are ripping me off. You probably only get like a heart piece, 2 out of the... Oh, no, that's not true. That's not true. He told us that we get a cannon if we were able to, I don't know, to best his game. Which a cannon does sound nice, but don't we already have a cannon when we equip bombs? Right? Like, so what does that mean? Does that mean that once we win that minigame, we just get a permanent cannon and we can also have the sail up at the same time? I mean, that sounds unique and useful. I mean, probably more fun than useful, if I'm being completely honest, but that's the only thing I can think of when he says that we get a cannon. Unless it's like a friggin' Desert Eagle or something, we get a hand cannon and Link's out here just blasting fools. But somehow, I don't think that's the case. Where are we? This is a windfall, isn't it? Yeah, so we can blow on right by here. What's up, Beetle? There's a little tiny island there, too. See you later, bud. I would surely love to patronize you another date, but actually probably not. I'd rather go to your special shop shift. Just do, what, probably southwest of here, I believe? Yeah, that's the one that's got the bottles and the pieces of heart and the real unique items. Beetle, for his own part, tends to just carry things like bait and pears and those sort of goods. He really upped his game in Breath of the Wild. Granted, his craving for beetles increased tenfold, but that's not really a problem, is it? This rain could be. Good God. As long as it doesn't spark any twisters, we'll be fine. We've got another island here, and hopefully it's a productive one. It's got some sort of a blue thing on it. What is that? Oh, no, wait. Have we been here? Is this one of, like, the Triforce places where we put the orbs? It might be. But then again, it might not. Huh? Yeah? There's two sides to every coin. What is this? What is it? It's like a giant egg. Is there a... There is. Hello. We're going to crawl into that here momentarily, but I want to check out the rest of the isle. To reach Dragon Roost Island, head east from here. Well, thanks for that. You know, it's not like I can see it. But we'll go there next. We won't get out of the boat because we've already been there, but we'll sail that way. We've got mail. We've got mail. But it's not AOL. It's snail mail. Can I ascend this? What's going on here? Oh my God, are you serious? I'm getting assaulted and everything. This is incredible. All right, now we can take this a little slower. Don't you do it. Check the mail. Good evening. Letters for Linko. We have one. Here is your letter. This parcel has been sent cash on delivery. Postage due is... Oh my God, what? What kind of ripoff is that? Who is sending me mail and be like, nah, he can pay for the postage? Shouldn't you pay up front? Right? Like, the job's already been done. Whatever, fine. I'll pay 25% of my freaking money. To the esteemed Mr. Ferry Person, thank you very much for your purchase. Enclosed is an incredible chart. This chart will show you where you can find the Triforce Charts. I want you to use it to find lots of them. They are my favorite kinds of charts. Also, sir, have you been checking your Tingle chart? Have you seen those giant fairy marks? Follow the chart to them and your fortune will increase greatly. Tingle. Oh, yeah, we got it. Okay, so I didn't get bad information last episode after all. I was just impatient, and the information was incomplete. So can we use this now? How do we go to charts? C chart. Wait, what? Charts. R. Triforce chart. This isn't open. Open it. That one's got to be interpreted. Where's the Tingle? The incredible chart. Tingle's chart, incredible chart. This one. Beautiful. Okay, so there... Wow, it would have been a long time before I found another one. Wow, my progress surely would have stalled. So that said, we're still going to take care of this island that we're on because I do notice, one, you can crawl into this, and two, there is a hole over there. I don't know if you can see it at the bottom of that, like, tree thing. So we're going to have to use the hook shot to get there. We're going to need tide to come down a wee bit. Can we reach from here? Oh, no, we can't. Can we get closer? Dang, we can't. We can't get closer. Okay, so maybe that's not the tree that we have to grab. Maybe this one over here is a little bit closer to where we'll be standing. But I don't know. It doesn't... It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, Chungus, we fell off. But it looks like we can get a little bit closer right here about. Is this good? Not good? We'll just wait. It's fine. Go a little bit closer. Even that's not good enough. So we'll squeeze a little bit further. I don't want to, like, drop off the edge again, so I'm being kind of cautious. That's about as close as I can get, I feel like. Maybe inches further. And I can't hook shot out of coral, can I? That'll be my next move. Either that or just swimming up there. Maybe I can swim to it. I'm getting freaking bombed. I think I can get up there like this. Let's wait for tide to rise. Yeah, we're good. Okay, and then we're just gonna have to do this, right? Just hook shot, hook shot. Really? That's too far. Can't freaking see. All right, hanging on by a pixel. You gotta be wow. We have to get like a long shot at some point. Can we? Oh, we can get up on that one. Look at me, just swimming all over the freaking place. Link is getting in his cardio. I tell you what. He's an inspiration to us all. I think I've taken like 15 steps today. Oh, get up there, buddy. Do it. Good job. Now, can we reach this? We can. It's like a cactus. Into your cactus hole. And more monsters. Lovely. We'll take care of them next time. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Oh hey, and one more thing. If you liked the video, please let me know in the comments below and consider liking the video itself as well. I truly appreciate any little bit of support, and it's little gestures like this that help make continued LPs possible. For other ways to support the channel, please consider sharing it or subscribing and following the social media links in the video description below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.